genuine bona fide moral revolution.
Okay. Why do you say turning a new leaf?
Because all of us need to turn a new leaf. The leaders of even media needs to turn a new leaf. The business community needs to turn a new leaf. Even some of the religious sectors need to turn a new leaf.
Okay.
All of us, all of us.
And
because
what kind of a...
I myself, I am not without sin. All of us have to change.
Yeah. And what kind of a response do you expect from her, sir?
I hope, and I'm praying to God, she will come out with a strong, dramatic response. Because it's for the country and it's for her.
And if
it's
she
for
does
her
not,
government.
If she does not, sir, what are you going to do?
Then we will have to rethink our position.
And
we will talk again and see what new strategy we can come up with.
But are you still going to be supportive of her at that point?
Well, I would be very disillusioned at that point if that doesn't happen, and then we can think of other ways.
It's amazing, sir, how loyal you are to the president.
I have to be loyal because she is our president, she's our commander-in-chief, she's the president of all the people, she's the chairman of the party, I'm the president of the party. I have to be very patient all the way until we reach breaking point.
And what is breaking point?
Breaking point is when there is no change.
And breaking point for you, Joey, is what?
Well, if this whole system of corruption continues, the lack of transparency, and the continuous not looking at the fiscal issues that evolve in our economy and trying to help the poor, it's actually, today I am disillusioned. My father is not disillusioned. I am disillusioned because of the leadership, because of the fact that I've seen cabinet members perjure themselves in front of me, and they are alter egos of the president. So, you know, that's what I think my father could urge the president, is to be transparent and not allow these, you know, secretaries that are in relation to the NBN deal, because I can only speak about that. Because that's my experience, is to really put a hammer down and call the riot act and maybe get rid of those people. I mean...
Okay, okay. Very short question right before the break. Very briefly, do you feel you're alone in this?
I do feel I am alone on this, but I have a lot of support. I get a lot of text messages after I announce my number in your show, and everything seems to be very positive. But I feel alone on this because it's a difficult climb, and and my father has told me about this. That it will be very hard for me if I'm fighting the COMELEC, I'm fighting the OTC, then eventually I'm going to end up fighting with the palace. And me, by myself, there's no way I'm going to win. And this is not about winning or losing. This is just mine is just more of reform in our government and the resignation of Chairman Abbas, I feel, is a move in the right direction.
Long-term reform is the important thing here, not just radical, quick change. But Mr. Speaker, about feeling alone, this is not the first. I mean, you felt alone in '98, right?
Yes.
I mean, that was.
And when I lost the presidency, I was very much alone.
For the next 3 years.
For 3 years.
Yung bahay po niyo sa Dasmariñas, madilim na madilim daw.
We were after my defeat, my house was one big funeral parlor.
And now?
And now we have more and more friends, more and more people, more and more supporters.
All right.
But now, what I would like to do before I retire, I'm now 70, I'll be pushing 71. I want to put this legacy in place. If this is the only contribution I can make in getting the president and all of us together to cleanse Philippine society and dramatically put an end
in a way, I guess,
to corruption. My God, this is the best thing that can happen to our country.
I guess, in a way, Mrs. Speaker, what you want to avoid is a full-scale, protracted warfare, when people are at loggerheads, You just want to find
that amounts to nothing at the end.
Right. Okay, we'll have to go to a short break. Strictly Politics will be right back with your questions for father and son, Speaker Jose De Venecia and his son, Joey De Venecia. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Super Politics. I'm Beyond Vera, still with us. Speaker said Venecia and his son, Joey de Venecia. One quick question before we go to the viewers' question. Sir, is it true that you've consulted a psychic?
My wife does.
Manay Gina.
Yes.
And what did that psychic say?
Well, and the Buddhist monks in Bangkok, and some of the bishops that we have talked to. For example, this noon, I had lunch with 28 Baptist bishops, representing 1.3 million people all over the Philippines, and they said that we should launch this moral revolution.
Okay.
And they want to join this moral revolution.
Okay.
And it's the psychics who said that, you know, it's about time. It's about time that we really cleanse Philippine society.
Okay. All right. Questions now from the viewers. There's no name here in the first comment. I'm proud you continue to be firm in your stands, I suppose, for the both of you. We here in Capiz support you all the way. From Delia Gomez, how can we stop corruption when it's Malacanang starting it? Shame on them giving away our tax money to vulture politicians. She's referring to all this, you know, all this talk about money being given away left and right. Are you going to look into that, Mr. Speaker, or what?
Well, as I said a while ago that